Hello everybody, and how are you today? This is Sue McCurdy from Susie Q Designs, coming to you live from my scrapbook room. So what is everybody doing today? It is raining out and thunderstorming out right now, so I've got a couple of dogs hiding under my scrapbook table right now. They are really anxious. We did get a rescue dog a few years back, and she was very anxious in the rain and the storms, and she taught our other dogs to be anxious as well. So I've got a couple hiding here under the table, hoping that it's going to go away. I think it's pretty much done now, though, the storm, so hopefully it is. So how is the weather where you are? Are you having a big thunderstorm right now, too, or lots of rain? Our one dog who taught the other dog to be nervous of storms knew it was coming before it even came. She can tell. Like, she must have supersonic hearing, or she can just feel it coming somehow. But she was already anxious and then got the other ones anxious. So anyways, if you come on and watch the video today, please say hi and let me know where you're joining me from. I love to see where the viewers are joining me from. And if you're watching the replay on YouTube, please click the like and subscribe button and also say hi as well. So what is coming up for me with Stampin' Up! Is I'm having a card class in a couple of weeks, which is on Tuesday, April the 30th. And I just got in one of the new colors, which is Summer Splash. So I just made a card with it. So I've got the first card done, and I'm going to be using this stamp set. Okay, so the Sea Turtle stamp set is the one I'm going to be using for the card class. And these are one of the colors I'm using too. So I'm just going to show you what the first card looks like. So there's a sneak peek of the first card using that Sea Turtle bundle. So I hope you can make it. It's at 9:30 a.m. here in my studio on April the 30th. Okay, so that's already 2 weeks away. And then we're into May. So in May, we have music layout at the St. Thomas Hub at 1 o'clock on Tuesday, May the 7th. So that's going to be a double page music layout for scrapbooking, two 12 by 12 pages, okay? And it's at the St. Thomas Hub. And then 2 weeks after that, I'm going to be having another Kits Together class here in my studio. Had one of those here this week. It was very successful. It was really nice to see the ladies who came out, so thank you for supporting me and coming out for those. The kids classes are really fun because you don't need to think too hard about what you're doing, because we're doing kits when we do that. So some of the kits I've made by myself that are designed by me, and the other kits are kits that we've purchased through Stampin' Up!, through my online store, or through an order with me. And the others are Paper Pumpkin. So if you subscribe through Paper Pumpkin through me, you can get that class for free. So, and that happens once a month. So on the third Tuesday of the month is when we're doing that at 9:30 to 12:30 a.m. So today I just got in my Paper Pumpkin kit for this month, and this is probably the worst shape I've had one come in. It's a little bit bent here at the front, you can kind of tell. So, but I'm sure everything inside will be fine. Okay, so I'm just going to turn the camera down, and then we will get started with doing this kit together. So thank you so much for watching, and please hold on while I turn the camera down. Okay, thank you so much. So just gonna adjust the view there, get my phone in the holder properly so it doesn't fall out. Okay, so that looks pretty good. All right, so we are gonna get started now, and just gonna refresh my feed, and then we're gonna open the box and see what's in here. I did check to see what color the ink was, and I looked at the block so far, and or the stamps, and I got a block to fit one of the stamps. So okay, so I've enlarged my my view on my computer now. So if you come on, please say hi. Let me know where you're joining me from. And let's get started. So this month's April 2024 paper pumpkin is called Delicate Wings. So I also did get the add-on, so I will be using the add-on when I do my alternates. So the color that was in here was a little Stampin' Spot of this color, Basic Gray. I've already put it off my desk and lost it somewhere in my room here. Okay, so I've already got out the Basic Gray here. I'm going to use the big stamp pad and save the other one for when I go for crops. Okay, so here is one of the stamps I've already put on a block, and then let's see what the other stamps look like. It says sending loving thoughts your way, and there's some design dots, and there is a butterfly. Everything will be okay, surrounding you with love. Okay, so those are really nice sentiments. Oh, here it is. Here's the Stampin' Spot. Okay, so every month when you get a paper pumpkin, you do get a Stampin' Spot included, and they're different colors all the time. And I just save mine in a box, and then when I go to crops, I put a piece of cardstock under here, turn it upside down, write the name of the Stampin' Spot on there. So I'd write Basic Gray on a Basic Gray paper, and then I would put what family it's from. It's from the neutral, so I would put an N on it. Okay, so that's how I organize those in a box this size that has the organizer in it. Okay, so let's open it up and see what we have today. So exciting. They always package them up so beautifully, don't they? All right, so let's see what's in our kit today. Just gonna get that out of the way and bring in some scissors, and we'll open that up. Where did my little fussy cutting scissors go? Here they are. Okay, so just gonna open that. There we go. So did everybody have a good day today? Did you get any crafting done? I got a bit of crafting done and a bit of work on some orders. So in the paper pumpkin kit, it has everything that you need to assemble the kit. So we have dimensionals here, tear and tape here, and always get some beautiful envelopes. Look at these, so pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 9 of these beautiful envelopes. Love the gold foiling that's on them. And then we have, oh, it's the first time I've had a little bend in my product. So hopefully we can work with that. And so there's the cardboard, got a little bit smushed this time. Usually it's just fine though, first time it's ever happened. So I like what they're doing now too, is they're giving you the artwork of what the stamps look like. So these are what the stamps look like this month. And then when you put them away, you will be able to tell if you're missing a stamp. Okay, so there we go, and that one's there. Here are the instructions for the kit. So it looks like we're making a few cards, of 3 different designs. Very nice. So it looks like 9, 3, 3, and 3. Those are beautiful. Okay, so let's see what we are going to make first. So I'm going to make one of each of the products, and then what I'm going to do is save the rest so that I can do some alternates with my cards, with the card kit. Okay, so I might bring in the dies that coordinated with that. I did buy them, so I won't use them in this video, but I will use them in another video. Okay, so card number 1 is going to look like this when we're all done. So it looks like we need this background. So I'm going to take one of these. Just need one there. Okay, and then I'm going to put the other ones aside. Just gonna put my tear and tape aside too. Okay, so how about I put that right there so I know what I'm doing? Okay, so first thing it says to do is get these. Always here for you. Okay, so that's already stamped on there. Is that ever cute? So we don't even have to stamp. And then there's a couple more for the other cards. Then we've got these nice pieces, which I don't need for that card, so I'm going to move those out of the way. Here is another card base for one of the next cards, so we don't need that yet either. I'll move it up here. Oh, and then this is the piece I was looking for. Look at how beautiful that is. Can you see the shimmer? It's so beautiful. So it looks like that might be going under there. Let's see. That's going to be beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to move the other ones out of the way. And then we also have a couple of these. So that'll be for one of the other cards. And then we have, oh, this base. Actually, I think I was supposed to use this base, not the blue one. Okay, so the teal color one is for another card. This is the one I needed. Okay, so I'm gonna get these, and here's some more pieces that we have. These are beautiful die cuts. So there's 2 pages of those. Put those off to the side. And then there's a big page of die cuts here. These are beautiful. Love them. Okay. So let's see if we need any of these. Oh, I don't think so. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold down, oh, there's all my sticky dots there. I'm going to fold down my card base and bring in my bone folder and score that really well so that we have a good fold on our card base. So I'm going to use this side of it. So there's a little bit of a bend on the back, so let's use this side. Okay, so it says to bring in this and this, and then use some tear and tape and some dimensionals. So I'm just going to use some tear and tape on here to put it on. And you can probably fluff these up too if you want. Maybe I shouldn't, maybe I don't want them to come out. Oh, it looks like they're not attached right there. So, like it's not fully cut out, so you probably can give it a 3D effect by folding it up a little bit. I'm gonna try that and see how that looks. There we go. Give it a little bit of a 3D effect. I think that'll look nice because it's still attached here and here, so it's not going to break off. Okay, I like that. Okay, so you can use your tear and tape. I, however, am going to use some glue where it asks me to use tear and tape. I am just so much better with glue than I am with tear and tape. I have a hard time getting it straight sometimes, so I find that using the Tombow glue is just a lot easier for me. Okay, so I'm going to try to get this down straight and centered. Okay, good. Oh, I like the way that looks. Beautiful. I can fluff it up even a little bit more if I want to. It looks great. I like that. Okay, and now I'm going to get 6 of the dimensionals and put them on the back. And then that's going to go on here. So let's bring in my dimensionals. So they're asking that we use 6 of these. I usually use a little bit more just so that it doesn't get crunched in the middle, so I think I'm going to use 7. It's up to you though. Sometimes I would even put a couple more there just to keep it up. Nice, okay. So now I'm gonna bring in my pokey tool and get the paper backings off. So one of my dogs is snoring over there. I don't know if you can hear that. She's a snory girl. She snores a lot. Sometimes even with her eyes open, it's pretty funny. Okay. So now this we're going to put on the base. Make sure I put the base the right way. So I'm going to try to align that so that it's even. Wow, that looks so pretty. I love the colors in that. So there is card number 1 already done. So cute. I like the butterfly. All right, so there's number 1. Got that done. Let's move on to project number 2 and see what's next. I'm just going to turn this over and see what we have. Okay, so it says I need a stamp, everything. What does it say? Everything. Let's peel that one off of there. Everything will be okay. Let's get that. And I'm going to need a block. That one's not going to fit. I need a longer one. Just going to grab a different one over here. Oh my gosh, look what I did. I don't know if I can get this off of here. So I had used these stamps on my other card, and they are so stuck, I can hardly get it off. Oh, geez. There we go. Okay. So I think this will be a good size block for that stamp. So let me take that one off of there, and we'll put this one on. So everything will be okay. And we're going to ink that up with this, and I need to find the right sentiment strip to put it on. So let me look for that over here. So we need the one that looks like it has an arrow on this end. So here it is. Take that, and I'm going to bring in my stamp pad and ink that up, and then I'm going to stamp the sentiment right on here, and it has the arrow facing that way, so I'm going to make sure I do it the same way. There we go. Just ink that up, and I'll give it a practice on a different piece of paper. I like to try my stamps at least once before I do the good copy. So let me ink it up again. And then I'll try to get that on straight there. Hold it down for 3. And, oh, I pressed too hard on that side, so I smudged it. So let me try it again. Luckily they gave us 4, so you can mess up 1, and hopefully I don't mess up anymore. I shouldn't have pressed it. Like what I did is I pressed it down and then I pressed it harder on this side. I shouldn't have done that, because then I smudged it. And I got a little bit of ink on there, so I'm just gonna wipe that off. Just gonna grab a wet wipe. That is why I like inking my stamps this way, because then you can see if you get too much ink on or if you get it on the block. So my block is clean now. That's good. I'm gonna try to do it straight again, and this time try to press evenly from the middle. Hold it for 3 and take it off. Okay, good. That turned out much better. Excellent. Oh, I was a little bit nervous I was going to mess that up again. Okay, so we've got that part done. Okay, now we need to find these pieces. So I'm just going to close up my ink pad and move that out of the way. So I'm done with that for now. Okay, so I need to find some triangle pieces. So I need this one, and I need this, and then I need a piece that looks like it has a bunch of gold spots on it. And here it is. That's this card base here. So I'll bring that out. It's going to move my stamp pad out of the way. So I'm going to bring in my bone folder again and line up my corners. It's going to line up my corners there and then fold it. I'll bring in my bone folder if I can find it. Where did I put it? It's over here. Okay, give it a nice crease there. There we go. Okay, and the card's going this way. So again, they're using tear and tape. I'm going to use glue because that's easier for me, but there is lots of tear and tape in the kit, so if you're good at lining things up better than I am, then go ahead and use that. I like to use mine for other things like making boxes and stuff like that because the tear and tape sticks really, really well. It sticks a lot better and faster than the glue. The glue takes a minute to dry, but the tear and tape is dry already and it is strong, so you can't really move it. Okay, so there we go. Got that one on, and then I'm going to put the sentiment up here. So I'm not going to glue that down yet. I'm going to wait and see if I can find the proper butterflies that coordinate. So I need a big one for the middle. And then I need one like that. Oh, it's over here. Okay, so this one looks like it's already flying or landing. So that's going to go there. And then I need one like this, which is this one here. Beautiful. These die cuts are beautiful and they have really nice gold foiling in them. So that's going to go down there. Okay. Now, did they pop anything up here or did they just tape everything down? It looks like they taped everything down with the tear and tape, but I think I might pop up a couple of pieces. So maybe my sentiment and maybe this one I'll pop up. So just to give it some more interest. I really do like the dimensionals. I really like having that interest so that everything is not all flat. And I have lots of these, so I don't mind using extra on them. Take the backings off of there. And then I'm going to try to place this so that it is straight. So let's see, I can do that. Hopefully that's straight. And then I'm going to glue the first one down like they did. So it's been a busy day around here. I did take one of my dogs for a walk in St. Thomas. He just loves going for walks. And then we came back and I did some crafting. So that one's going to go here next. And I think what I'm going to do with this one is not glue down to the very edge because I want to give this a little bit of dimension by folding up the edges of the wings. So I'm just going to put glue on the middle part. I think that will look really good to give it some more dimension. Even though I'm not using the dimensionals, I can make it have dimension by folding up the wings a little bit. Okay, so that is going right about here, because it covers that one a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to press that down and fold these up a little bit. There we go. And then this one, I'm going to use dimensionals on it. So I'm going to put 4 on here. And then this card will be done. It's so pretty. There we go. And I'm going to get the backings off of these. Get rid of those. And then I'm going to place it down and this card will be done. So I want it to go right about there, probably right about there. Okay, so we got number 2 done. Okay, so here's card number 1. So pretty, I love the colors in that. And here's card number 2. Very cute. All right, let's see what is next. Get those out of the way. Okay, so for number 3, we have, this is the one that we're going to use the blue base. Okay, so I'll need this one. So I'm just going to line up my corners there and then bring in my bone folder again and score it. There we go. And I'm going to use this side. Okay, so it says the first thing, surrounding you with love. So I'm going to need this stamp and surrounding you with love. So let's find that. Here it is here. Just going to get that out and put it on a stamping block. So I've already used this one, so I'm just going to clean it off. I'm going to bring in my chamois to do that. I like using the chamois because it is super easy to clean. And then I can take that stamp off of there and put the new one on. Uh-oh. A little bit of paper pulled off of there. That's okay though. Okay, so I'm gonna lay that down and then pick it up with my stamping block. Okay, so I need to get this piece. I'm gonna take one of these and I'm going to ink up my stamp and stamp my sentiment on here. So let me bring in my ink pad again. The basic gray. Such a versatile color. Just going to ink that up. Looks good. And just going to grab a scrap piece of paper. Give that a couple of presses. Okay, now I'm going to ink it up again and try to get it nice and straight on my sentiment piece here. There we go. This is such a pretty kit. Okay, I'm having a hard time lining it up here. Hopefully I got it centered and inside those lines. We'll see when I lift it up. Okay, good. Oh, I did pretty good. All right, so there we go. That one's done. And then I need to do some stamping on this. So this one already has 2 butterflies on it. I'm going to stamp the 3rd one right around here. So what did I do with my scrap piece? Let me practice with this one again on my scrap piece. Let's get a couple of presses on that. Oh yeah, that looks really dark when I put a lot of ink on it. Try not to do it that dark, because this is a nice dark gray. Make sure I got enough ink on there. Okay, now they had it angled in right about here. So hold that down, 1, 2, 3, and then lift it up, and voila, good. Got a nice image there. I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm just gonna close up my ink pad, get that put away, and see what we do next. Okay, so I've got my stamping done. Oh no, I just got, look at what I just did. I had ink on my finger and then I just got it on there. So that's the second one that I messed up. So what you could do is stamp it again or try to erase that. I'm just going to stamp it again because I know they gave me an extra one, and hopefully I don't mess this one up. Oh my goodness. Do you do that? Once in a while though. Everybody makes mistakes, right? Okay, so here it is. Ink it up again, and then I should actually wipe off my fingers before I pick up the sentiment strip. Because if I get that dark gray all over my fingers, I'm in trouble. All right, so try to get that straight again, and hopefully I can do it. Okay, press it for 3, 1, 2, 3, and lift it up. Not bad. I could have been down a little bit, but I'm okay with that. It's a little bit harder to do it on screen because I can't get my head here where the camera is, but that's pretty good though. I did it okay. I'm happy with that. Okay, so let's see what we do next. We're gonna get this and put it on here. Okay, so it says to use dimensionals. So let's put dimensionals on the back of these, and then these other little butterflies, we're just going to stick them on. So I can use glue for that, or if you're good at using these sticky dots, they have enough here to do that as well. I'm getting a bit better at using those actually. But I much prefer the Tombow. It's just so much easier for me. But you know what? Why not use up that stuff? Because it comes with the kit, right? You're paying for it, so you might as well use it. Okay, so they said to use 6. I'm gonna do another row. I'm gonna actually use 9, because I just don't want mine to go flat in the middle. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my pokey tool to get all the paper off. That one doesn't want to come off. There we go. Get that off of there. All right, get those thrown out. Okay, so this should go down this way. I'm going to stand up so that I can try to get it centered. Uh-oh, I put it on the wrong one. I'm gonna take this off. I just realized I put it on the wrong one. I took one that I hadn't even stamped yet. So let me do that again. I'm gonna get some more dimensionals and put it on the right one. So this is the one that I stamped. The other one, I don't want to glue that down yet because I didn't stamp the other butterfly that's supposed to be on it. Silly, silly, silly. Okay. Get 9 of these on, and then I'll take the backs off and press it down because I got the right paper this time. It's nice to be organized and have everything in neat little piles when you're doing these so you don't mess them up like what I just did. So try not to do what I just did. But, you know, mistakes happen. There we go. Get that out of the way. And throw out my garbage. All right. So let's try this again. Line that up here. Oh, this still has a paper backing on it. Get rid of that. And see if I can line this up straight. Here we go. Okay, that looks good. And then now I can add the other butterflies and the sentiment. So the sentiment, it said to pop it up as well. So I'm going to put 3 dimensionals on the sentiment. Here we go. These dimensionals are the best. Get these on there. That one doesn't want to come off. There we go. Got it. Those out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to try to put this on so that it is up right in the middle is what theirs looks like. So I'm going to try to do the same. Try to get it straight and put it in the middle. Okay, and then they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 butterflies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see if we can find those and glue those on. Probably on here. Okay, so I've got 2 pink ones. So one's going to go there. And then this pink one is going to go over here. And then I have a gray one, which is going to go over here. And then I have a nice teal one, which is going to go in the bottom corner. There we go. So now I just need to glue them on. Is this ever going to be a beautiful card? Love it. And so they said to use these sticky dots. I'm just going to use my Tombow, because that's what works for me better. Are you guys good at using these little sticky dots? I'm getting a bit better with it. I use my pokey tool to take off the backings. I have a hard time peeling it off with my nails, so I find that the pokey tool works better. I'm just going to angle that the way that one's angled, and then this one is going to go right here. Put a little bit of Tombow on there. Plus it's faster to use Tombow, I think. Alright, put that there. There we go. Pat that down. And then I'm going to have a pink one over here. Get a little bit of glue on that. That can go there. Ooh, I'm missing one. Did I drop it? No, I didn't get it. I'm supposed to have one of these ones here, and I didn't get it out. Okay, so this one is supposed to go down here. Very cute. It's a pretty card and easy to make. A little dab of glue there. There we go. And put that there. Tap it down a little bit, and then our last one is putting on the teal one. And I got a little inky mark on there, so I'm going to cover that up. I was talking about how I was getting ink on my fingers, and then I did it again. I got more ink on my fingers. So I'm just going to cover that up. Okay, there we go. And what a beautiful card. So there we go. Project number 3. which there are 3 of. And look at these beautiful envelopes. Wow, love them. So yeah, what a nice card that will be to receive, eh? So there's card number 3. Get card number 2. Love these. I think this was card number 2. Card number 3, card number 2, and card number 1. Love these envelopes, so pretty. So there you go. See if I can get all those in the view there. That one goes with this one, that one goes with that one, and this one goes here. So there we go, 3 beautiful projects in the newest paper pumpkin that I just received today. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody, and please say hi and let me know where you're joining me from. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great day.